Have you ever walked into a room where somebody's arguing or incredibly stressed and immediately felt your chest tighten up and your mood drop? You didn't even hear the details, but their negative energy, the aura, is suddenly your energy. It's not intuition, it's called emotional contagion. Emotions are, quite literally, contagious. We are wired to subconsciously mimic the facial expressions, the body language, and even internal biological states of the people around us. So today we're gonna break down this powerful psychological phenomenon. I'll show you how to identify the emotions you are unintentionally absorbing and give you 3 essential strategies to protect your emotional well-being and maintain your positive energy. Emotional contagion works because of our mirror neurons. These are the brain cells that fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action. This is how we develop empathy and understand others. The problem is this mirroring doesn't distinguish between positive and negative emotions. When your colleague is anxious, your brain's mirror neurons fire and you start feeling, well, anxious also. We are constantly exchanging emotional viruses, often without realizing it. This means that you're essentially the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Not just financially or intellectually, but also emotionally. You are absorbing their stress, their drama, or, in better cases, their joy. Since we can't stop the biology, we must become more strategic about our emotional boundaries. Here, you can try the 5-second scan. When you enter a new environment, a room, a meeting, a dinner, give yourself 5 seconds, pause for 5 seconds, and scan the emotional atmosphere. Ask yourself, what is the dominant mood here? How is this making my body feel? Awareness is your first line of defense against unwanted emotional absorption. Second, you can try conscious shielding and limiting exposure. You have to limit your exposure to consistent energy vampires, or people who perpetually drain your positive energy. You can't always cut them out, but you can limit the time and type of interaction. Set strict time limits for calls and keep conversations focused on solutions, not just problems. You can always also be the positive carrier. Don't just absorb it, transmit it. If you walk into a tense room, consciously project a calm, stable, and positive emotion. You can start a reverse contagion by deliberately choosing to project stillness. You can influence the mood of the environment, turning yourself from a victim of the emotion to the leader of the mood. Your emotional well-being is not a luxury. It's the foundation of your productivity and happiness. By understanding emotional contagion, you gain control over your most valuable resource, your feelings. Be strategic about the company you keep and be deliberate about the mood that you bring. If this helped you understand where your stress comes from, please hit the like button, share this with your friends who are often overwhelmed, and subscribe to Live Smart Asia to protect your inner peace. Peace out, guys. See you next time.